traffic for 3 hours? Would you like to navigate through the rush hour with ease? Let us get you to your destination with the latest traffic update, well spiced up with some great music. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Traffic news round the clock.
Timeliness begins with the letter T. We strive to maintain timeliness in disseminating information to our listeners, and that is why we are reliable. Being the most reliable radio station, providing traffic information in Africa is our vision. Maintaining the A status, which is accurate. Accuracy in serving you real-time traffic situation reports live from the roads in details. We are dynamic in every way. With the use of modern technology and well-motivated workforce, we keep you up to date with information on all modes of transportation, and that has been our objective. Being the first authentic traffic radio station in Africa. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
With a phone while driving. Do you know that at least 23% of all car accidents each year occur with the use of cell phones? Distracted driving is responsible for a higher percentage of road crashes among motorists and pedestrians in Nigeria. Distracted driving is dangerous. Let's shun this act to stay alive. It's better to be safe than to wallow in sorrow for what could have been avoided. While driving or walking, please put that phone away and concentrate fully on the road. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your driving companion.
I dey on top Lagos Road from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM to go ask the people how them sabi how to drive. Make we hear them.
Nobody taught me how to drive. So I'm a mechanical engineer. When my boss told me go and press that clutch, then press the brake. So from that side, I started driving smooth. Now I'm a perfect driving.
My husband usually give me driving instruction. He's the one that taught me how to drive.
Like me, I went to driving school and they trained me for 3 months on how to drive a car perfectly. And they also taught me the rules and regulations for driving a car.
I learned it from people that are driving. When I sit down beside them, the way they were moving the steering, applying brakes, so I observed them. After that, I went to driving school.
I learned how to drive by going to an approved government driving school. I was taught how to drive, including the signs, rules, and regulations.
I'm an engineer, so if my boss is not around, I used to pick up the customer car and drive around the streets.
All right, I learned how to drive through my brother. Yes, I'm perfect now.
Una don hear Lagos people dem o no. Time don reach. Make we go meet one ogbonge person wey sabi better on top the matter, wey be Oga Patrick Adenusi. Make it for yarn us how people dem suppose take learn how to drive.
Anybody wey wan learn how to drive, you suppose go driving school. Wey driver instructor go teach you, because your papa, your mama, your driver, your organizer go teach you the error wey dem also know join the work. It go make driving dey difficult. But if you go driving school, then go teach you about the yellow box, then go teach you how you go enter road safely, then go tell you the person wey get right of way. Make all of us go do the right thing. Go driving school. Make our Lagos for better.
Lagosians, abegi, make sure na confirm driving school you go when the time reach for you to sabi. No go follow shortcut to.
Na Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. They power this message.
All right, it's 17 minutes gone past 4 here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. And yes, it is the Saturday edition of Return Trip live from our studios, reaching you from Agidingbi here in Lagos. Okay, Lagos. My name is Taiwo Baruwa. From now till 8 p.m., I'm going to be very much around giving you info on how best to connect to destination this afternoon up until the evening time. So from now till 6, it's just going to be you and I. Yes, with beautiful tunes. At 6, the news comes up, and right after that, yes, it'll be time for Lagos Update. Spotline follows at 6:30 all the way till 7. At 7, the state news comes up, and then I'll be wrapping things up for the day, handing it over to John Omwaka for the second leg of return trip, of course. For the lovers of Balilayo, yes, the program will also be hitting the airwave tonight at 10 p.m. That will be after second leg of sports trip with John Omwaka. All right, for those of you out there, wherever you find yourself, do let me know what you're going through just by sending an SMS or a message on WhatsApp platform. You can even put a call through 0809 9120777 is the number to call. Expressway, Lagos Lagos Ibadan Expressway, yes. From Ifako inward Ogudu looks free connecting Alapere. Amazing, right? Okay, so it's free. Just if you're wondering if you intend using that stretch and you're worried about the build-up, usually around MRS filling station, it is free. I can confirm that to you right about now. Ikorodu Road is also looking very good from here, through Ojota, heading inward the interchange. For those of you on Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Idi Mangoro, you really have nothing to worry about within that zone. Kudrat Abiola Way, yes, is equally looking free this afternoon.
Spells on the beat. Tiwa Savage on this one, yeah. Whiskey.
be the street lights. Without the roads, there won't be the need for traffic lights. Without the roads, there won't be any need for the last mile officials. Without you, there won't be the roads. Without you, there won't be us. Therefore, observe the rules of driving. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
I got question, make you answer. Share your problem, never reach. Hey, hey, hey. Drive softly, drive one jaja. You know like us, you they breathe. Your people there for house, then they wish you well. No go break your heart. Oh. Hey, hey. Look your left and right. No they drag for road. Share na die you there. Oh. Hey, hey.
This na Genie. I dey beg una, drive safe, no go over speed, no drink and drive, no drag road with anybody. And I beg, if you tire and sleep they catch you, find safe place, park, rest small. I don't suffer this thing before and I nearly die. People will love you still there. I beg, stay alive for them. This na Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
This message is brought to you by Mike Frost and Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Obey the rules and regulations of the road for your own safety. Know the drive like say you get extra life for house. If you go, you don't go with that. The people know if you see you again be that. Why you dey follow one way when you're day on call and you know say you don't drink beer before? Save your life, take 'em easy. Obey traffic laws, know the rules, follow the rules, and the rules will protect you. Know the rules, follow the rules, the rules will protect you. You better make you late, than make you late. Life no get back to. If you drink, don't drive. If you must drive, don't drink. Save your life, take 'em easy. Obey traffic laws.
You're listening to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
All right, from Lagos Abeokuta Expressway this afternoon. Let's see, slight delay at Empire. Inward Moshalashi, Diora and Olosha, you have better movement. Olosha to Mushin is good, but you have it busy approaching Mushin. Mushin, inward Oshodi is good, but you have it busy around Oshodi Terminal. Immediately after the terminal to Bolade, you have better movement, but slow again at Bolade. Let's connect with Awotola. Hello, Awotola.
Yeah, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Now, presently at $50. Now, taking it from Motola going towards Baga, we are still having it too. Now, position down to Opik is good to go. Now, coming back into Lagos from Opik to $10 is equal Lagos.
Okay.
Now, we are having it slow and steady from Ishindora to River Valley. While from River Valley to Kosoko is gathering momentum now. This is a result of influx. We have influx coming into Kosoko.
Okay.
But it's not to worry about because we have our men checkmating our movement around Kosoko has it.
Then.
While from Kosoko to VI is not at our side destination. From VI is getting to Grammar School or Model Junction, Extent is good to go outside destination. While from Excellent connecting Ogba, now it is a better moving as side part portion of the road. Now while from Ogba, Caterpillar, Oldham, they are all looking good. Now coming back from Wenko to Oldham, now we're having it steady. While from Oldham to Caterpillar is looking good. Connecting Ogba is not bad at all. Now taking it from Wenko, connecting Latif Takponde to Omole Junction is looking good. Now connecting VIS from Omole Junction is not bad outside of Nation. Now while from Omole Junction, while from VIS going towards Kotoko, River Valley Town Fishola is looking good. Now the length and breadth of zone is not bad outside from Isherolo, River Valley and Kotoko. Every other place is looking good. And we have a monitoring complex. Also, no impediment cited for now. That is update within her house.
All right, then. Thank you, Awutola.
Yeah.
All right, that's it on the stretch of about Gunusi this time. Okay, so I was taking you through Lagos Abeokuta Expressway. This time we'll take you from Bolade inward Ladipo Airport U-turn. You have it looking very good but slow. Approaching the U-turn down to Ajayi Farm. Ajayi Farm to Lezeg Mongoro Cement Yana Baja. You have it looking very good but slow. At Yana Baja proper all through to Lipo, but inward Sele it gets busy. Sele to Abulegba is good but slow at Abulegba inward Abule Taylor is also good. You have to slow down at Abule Taylor inward. General is better. At General proper, you have it slow. General to Alakuko, you have it good, but slow approaching Alakuko. Alakuko to Amje is busy. Amje inward Ajegule is good, but slow at Ajegule. Ajegule to the toll gate is a very good one, but slow at the toll gate.
with that traffic report just as and when you want it. With great music and lots more. Lagos Traffic Radio, your driving companion.
For May 2012, we go just dey drive without information. Information about traffic for road. Information about wetin cause am. Hey, but now you we dey hear. Traffic radio now you we dey hear. Information about traffic for road. Information about wetin cause am. You get better traffic managers wey dey give us hand information. Tune in jọ Ubara Shiti, ó ṣe ń lọ. Rush time waka, inside mirror ẹ má kàn ó. Ọmọ àti gbájú dé traffic FM. Na so. Now. Tune into
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Lagos Traffic Radio at 96.1 FM. The roads are still looking quite okay at this time. If that isn't the case for you, feel free to let me know what you are going through. And let me also say that we do not have any impediment we're tracking at this time. The stretch of Latif Jakon is still looking very okay. Of course, we just received a call from traffic manager Wotola, and that's talking about the Judubeja axis and Oba Gunusi road. Well, that corridor is also looking very good, but it's not without the usual delay around a major alternation point, but it's really nothing to get worried over. So you have it really good within about Gunusi. Kurudru, like I said earlier, Ojota in with the interchanges all still looking very good. However, control room, I would really appreciate if you can furnish me with a report of happenings around the central business district, Idumota, Balogun, Enyeyo, Adeniji, and its environs within that zone. I would love to know what's going on there. Okay. Lagos Abeokuta Expressway. Of course, yes, we have that report ready. It's busy in some part, and some other areas are looking quite okay. All right, away from that one, what's happening around the Shaga and what's happening on the stretch of Obalaji Johnson connecting the local airport. I'd also like to know what's going on within the Yabao Surulere and its environs. Of course, the Lekki Aja corridor heading inward, Ekwe.
is rapidly changing. Cities across the world are being ravaged by climate change.
Riverbanks are overflowing, homes are flooded, and entire communities destroyed.
83 people are dead. More than 100 are missing. Another 122,000 people have been displaced.
Years worth of rain caused major flash flooding in Dubai. Roads turned into rivers and water rushed into homes and businesses.
Nestled in the western part of Nigeria, Lagos is a vibrant hub of culture and commerce, where millions of residents call home. But amidst the beauty of our coastal city lies a persistent challenge: flooding. As a coastal state, Lagos experiences occasional flash floods that occur for a few hours during heavy rainfall due to climate change and rising sea levels. Our city's vulnerability to flooding is not just a consequence of heavy rainfall, it's worsened by inadequate drainage systems and blocked street gutters that struggle to cope with nature's force. The heart of the problem lies in the way some buildings have been constructed, without proper wastewater channels. Certain homeowners, perhaps unaware of the broader impact, have buildings encroach on drainage pathways or standing too close to critical waterways. When these structures disrupt the natural flow of water, they put all of us at risk. In recognizing this grave challenge, our government is taking decisive action, not out of malice towards property owners, but out of a solemn duty to prioritize the safety and well-being of every resident. Structures that impede essential drainage systems must be addressed to mitigate the risks posed by flooding. It's not about tearing down buildings, it's about protecting lives and preserving our city. By clearing our water channels and ensuring unobstructed drainage pathways, we are safeguarding our neighborhoods from the devastating impact of flooding. Together, we can protect what matters most: our lives, our homes, and our future. This is the mark of a government that cares deeply about its people.
You can't do something wrong. I want to use emotions to right it. It's not fair to the government.
Dear Lagosians, the Lagos State government, in collaboration with an NGO, Mission to Save the Helpless Mitosas, has commenced the mass administration of medicines against lymphatic filariasis, a parasite that causes a painful and profoundly disfiguring disease known as elephantiasis and hydrocele. Its major symptom is swollen legs or arms and swollen scrotum, and it is transmitted by mosquitoes, which means that everybody can be infected. The exercise is presently ongoing at Etiosa, Ikorodu, Kushofe, Mushi, Oshodi Solo, and Surulere local government areas of Lagos State. Date: Tuesday 8th to Saturday 12th October 2024. Time: 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. The medicines will be administered from house to house on individuals aged 5 years and above. Secondly, if you have swollen hands, legs, or scrotum, please visit the nearest government health facility in your LGA or LCDA to register for free surgery and management. Join hands with us to stamp out elephantiasis in Lagos State. Igbega Ipinle Eko, Ajumosheni, Lagos State Government and Mitosat. Announcer.
If person ask you, say, wetin be the game where they totori you pass, you go tell them, say na Betano. All the time. Never dull yourself, make you follow, join for the ogbonge betting option, fast cash out, missions where they engage you, and get welcome bonus wey fit reach 200,000 naira. Betano, the game don't start. Make you the bet responsibly. Now only for people who don't pass 18 years. Betano na proud partner of Aston Villa.
From the Lekki-Ajah corridor this evening, it's still very good within that zone. From Lekki Phase 1 inwards, Jazz 38, Mobolaji Johnson. But you have it busy at Mobolaji Johnson proper. Obalaji Johnson in with Elf bus stop is okay. Slight delay at Elf bus stop. Elf to Ikate is good, but you have it busy at Ikate. Likewise, Chakonde. Proceeding to Ilaja, you have it good, and Ajah, but then approaching all of these bus stops, you would have it busy.
tí nǹkan láyé ojú ọjọ́ ń bà àwọn ìlú ńláńlá jẹ́. Lórílẹ̀‐èdè Kenya, gbogbo etídò ló kún àkúnfàyà dànù sílùú. Àgbàrá ń yalé yàgbòrò. Gbogbo àwùjọ àtàdúgbò làgbàrá òjò bàjẹ́ tán pátá. Lórílẹ̀‐èdè Brazil, èèyàn 73 ló kánjú rọ̀rùn. Ogunlọ́gọ̀ èèyàn ló dàwátì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ làgbàrá òjò tún sọ 1,262 èèyàn di àrè tí wọ́n dẹni tí ò nílé lórí mọ́. Ní Dubai ńkọ́, àrọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀dá òjò ló fa wàhálà omíyalé àgbàrá yàlú tó sọ gbogbo ojúnà wọn di alagbalúgbú ọba odò tó fi di pé omi ya wọlé yàwọ́ bí ìtajà bí eṣú. Ṣé ní wàhálà omíyalé àgbàrá yàlú ń fojoojúmọ́ pọ̀ sí lágbàáyé tó fi mú kéwu máa rọ̀ dẹ̀dẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀mí àwọn ọmọ ádámọ̀ ohun ìní àtàyíká. Èkó, báwo la ṣe ń gbáradì sí? Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, ìpínlẹ̀ tó wà ní ìhà ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ni. Ìpínlẹ̀ tí àṣà, ìṣe, ohun títà ríra ẹ̀ òfìgbà kan dúró rí. Ìlú tí ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ mílíọ̀nù èèyàn ń pè nílé. Àmọ́ láàárín ìlú tẹ́lẹ̀dùà fi omi ṣe lẹ́ṣọ̀ọ́ yíká yìí láti ń rí ìpèníjà ńlá ní gbogbo ìgbà. Omíyalé àgbàrá yàgbòrò ní ìpèníjà ọ̀hún. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ tómi yíká, àìmọye wákàtí làgbàrá òjò fi ń ṣẹ́rí yọ ní gbogbo ìgbà tójò ńlá bá ti rọ̀. Torí ìṣòro àyípadà ojú ọjọ́, ohun ẹ̀kún omi ni o. Ìṣòro omíyalé àgbàrá yàgbòrò yìí kì í wá ṣe torí àrọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀dá òjò nìkan o. Bí ó ṣe pé ìṣọwọ́ lu àwọn kòtò ìdaminù geere àtàwọn gọ́tà àdúgbò ló mú kí wàhálà omíyalé àgbàrá yàlú máa fojoojúmọ́ burú sí i. Èyí ò ní ohunkóhun ṣe pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ akànmọ́mọ́ fẹ́ máa dalé wó lulẹ̀ o. Ojúṣe ìpètè ààbò lórí ẹ̀mí ká sì dáàbò bo ìlú wa ni nípa pé ká tún gbogbo ojú ìṣàn omi wa ṣe ká sì rí i dájú pé gbogbo ojú ìṣàn omi yìí ló já geere. Ṣe là ń dáàbò bo àwùjọ wa lọ́wọ́ ipa burúkú tó ń tara ìṣòro omíyalé àgbàrá yàlú jáde bá a bá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé ni gbogbo wa gbọ́dọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ dáàbò bo ẹ̀mí wa, ilé wa àtọjọ́ iwájú wa. Èyí lójúṣe ìjọba tọ́rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ bá jẹ lógún. A lè máa ṣe ohun ìbàjẹ́ ká máa wá gọ sẹ́yìn kíkíwọ́ ojú àánú bọ̀ ọ́. Ìyẹn ò dáa. Ìkàlà ń ṣe fún ìjọba nìyẹn. Àsìkò òjò ti dé o. Ẹ sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti fòpin sí ìṣòro omíyalé àgbàrá yàlú ká lè jìjọ gbégi dínà ìfẹ̀mí òun dúkìá ṣòfò dànù. Ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ dalẹ̀ tàbí ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ sínú kànáà tàbí inú àwọn kòtò ìdaminù geere wa mọ́. Ẹ ò gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́lé sójú kòtò ìdaminù geere tàbórí àwọn pèpele gbogbo. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣèlọ̀ fún ẹnikẹ́ni tẹ́ ẹ bá rí tó ń da ilẹ̀ tàbí ìdọ̀tí sínú àwọn kòtò ìdaminù geere wa. Ìsọwọ́pọ̀ gbogbo wa ni yóò gbégi dínà ìṣòro omíyalé àgbàrá yàgbòrò. Ẹ jẹ́ kí kálukú ṣojúṣe tiẹ̀.
Tí wọ́n bá bi ọ́ lérè pé kí o dárúkọ eré ìdíje géèmù mánigbàgbé tó dángájá, Bẹ́tánù ní ìdáhùn rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́kọ́jọ́. Ó látara ṣàṣà kí ìwọ náà bá wọn jẹ àǹfààní nínú géèmù alárinrin tó fanimọ́ra ní ìpele pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba 200,000 owó ìkíni káàbọ̀ àti àwọn ẹ̀bùn mìíràn bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Bẹ́tánù ayò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí. Forí pípẹ́ tayò yìí o. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí ọmọ ọdún 18 lọ sókè. Alájọṣepọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ Aston Villa ni wá.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. For those around Yabajibo this evening, or you are heading towards that direction, it's a free flow of traffic from Empire to Jibo, and then is the bridge linking Herbert Macaulay Way and Adekunle. Return journey from Adekunle to Makoko Panti signal light and Alago Meji looks very good. Likewise, Alago Meji to Sabo, St. Agnes, Unilag down to Waek is a busy one. And that's as a result of potholes on that stretch. Waik in where Jibo underneath the bridge A's are moving steadily. Empire right now looks a lot better. Jibo underneath the bridge Yaba phase 1 and 2 through Yaba underneath the bridge in with Motala Mohammed way is good steady movement from Yaba Phase 1 through the flyover down to Phase 2. Free flow of traffic inward and outward of Ujilegba through the flyover. Murtala Mohammed Way to Igbo through the flyover is busy. Lincoln Burton roundabout likewise connecting Igbo. It's steady from Igbo inward Ido to Ijora Lokpa, and the return journey is appreciable. Ido Andon is the bridge to Mainland Hotel is equally appreciable. Mainland Hotel to Burton roundabout Igbo Market is busy. Total filling station is smooth. Kano by Jerba up in a cemetery, you have it good. Adequately inward and outward of the third mainland bridge is also good. Proceeding to St. Agnes from Adequately end, you have nothing to worry about, but you have it busy. Linking University Road from Agnes. Waik bus stop is free all through to Jibo. There is no record of a breakdown there. And yes, that'll be at 6 o'clock. The news will be coming up, and right after that, I will be stepping aside for another 45 minutes. So, right after the news at 6, it'll be time for Lagos update. And the sport lane follows immediately at 6:30. Oh, certainly. Olujimi Dariogun is in the building. He's going to be taking you through that all the way till 7 before I return. What's the state news? And continue with more vibes this Saturday evening. Of course, helping you to connect your destination is what we know how to do best in grand style. So, for those around Imota this evening, before that, let me say that, yes, for those of you on Lagos Ibadan Expressway, I'm yet to get a proper picture of what's going on, inward and outward. But if you're held up within that area, do let me know what you're experiencing, where the backlog is, so we can keep motorists abreast, right? Okay, so it's slow all the way from Sabo roundabout in with Sabo Market Gate. The return journey from Alaka back to Sabo roundabout is slow, but the traffic managers are there. Alaka to Itamaga looks very good this evening. Alaka, Itamaga, Arut, Lasutek, Hypo, Maya, Adamo, all looking very good. Itamaga roundabout to Mitoru, Eleshin, Elekpe, inward and outward of Ijede. It is very okay. Elekpe inward AP connecting Berigbe is good, and there is no record of breakdown within that zone. Okay, so let's do a recap of one or two reports before we wrap things up at this hour. All right, so far we have received reports from the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, and it says you have it a bit slow around Empire. Moshalashi Idiro all the way to Lusha is good. At Lusha you have it busy, right? Mushi is good, but at Mushi it is busy. Proceeding to Ushodi Terminal, you have it good to Boladi, wait, slow again. Ladipo to Airport U-turn is good, but you have it slow approaching the U-turn. The slow movement continues all through to Ajayi Farm. The rest of the journey is very good all through to Yano Ekpaja. At Yano Ekpaja again, you would have to slow down. Yano Ekpaja to Ilekbo is good, but slow in Sele. Sele to Abule Egba is good, but you have it slow at Abule Egba. Abule Egba to Abule Taylor is good, but a slight delay at Abule Taylor. Abule Taylor to General is good, but you have it busy at General. General to Alakoko is okay, but you have it slow at Alakoko. So majorly it's okay. Intermittently you would have it busy approaching major bus stops. Anje Ajeguna looking very good on the toll gate, but it's not without the usual busy movement around the bus stop. So on the Lekki-Aja corridor this evening, we recorded good movement around 5:14. Taking it from Lekki Phase 1 in with Jazz 38, Mobolaji Johnson, but busy at Mobolaji Johnson. Elf bus stop is okay. Slight delay at Elf bus stop. Elf in where the Kate is good, but you have it busy at the Kate. Ikate to Jakondi is good, but then all through to Ilaje, you have it good, but slow at Ilaje. Ilaje in where Aja is good. For those around Yaba, Jibu, like I said earlier, this one came in at 5:22, and it says a free flow of traffic from Empire to Jibu Andon is the bridge. Herbert Makodi to Adekunle is a pressure, but generally within that zone, you really have nothing to worry about, and there is no record of breakdown. Slow and steady from Eko Bridge to Nepa down to Akpogbon due to road maintenance. Descending Eko Bridge in what CMS Bridge connecting CMS proper is better. Eko Bridge to Legbata Mini Stadium, Ejalunibu, you have it steady within that entire zone. Ebute Route 11 through UB roundabout connecting in and outer Marina is good. Okay, so generally you have it okay, but busy around the market zone. Less than 7 more minutes before 6 o'clock. I will take a break now to return at 7. picks up migrant from Albania. And in sport, Nigerian football players resume club action after international break. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State government has again raised an alarm of a renewed threat of flash flooding in the state, following the intensity of rainfall experienced in the state on Thursday, which has been described as the heaviest in many months. In a statement, the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, explained that, coupled with the release of water by the authorities of Aya Dam, the channels can no longer discharge into the rivers. Wahab said the intensity of the rainfalls between Wednesday and Thursday has led to the levels of the major rivers rising, thus making it difficult for the drainage channels to discharge until it goes down, which is just happening gradually. He also said the latest flash flood advisory had become necessary in view of the facts the various data gathered from the weather monitoring stations in the state showed that Thursday's average and maximum values was the highest so far this year. The commissioner reiterated the need for people living in low-lying areas and the banks of the Ogun River to put their safety first by moving upland and prevent avoidable loss of lives and property, because the state will still experience more rainfalls this month. In a related development, the Delta State government says it will not abandon flood victims across the state as rising water level threatens those living in coastal communities. The state government also called on those living in the flood-prone areas to relocate to higher ground. It is making adequate arrangement to accommodate them at the camps nearest to them. Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Sheriff Oborevori Festus Ahon, gave the assurance while speaking on the flood update in Asaba. Ahon said the Delta State government has made arrangement for mattresses, feeding, electricity, water and medical supplies for the IDPs, while provisions have been made for school children to be taught in the camps. As the Ember month draw near, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, is amplifying its effort to ensure seamless vehicular movement and safeguard public safety through the upcoming Christmas and New Year festivities in Lagos. Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Shola Giwa, who stated these enjoined LASMA officers to adopt a forward-thinking approach in anticipation of the surge in vehicular traffic and illegal roadside trading. He said both of these challenges have the potential to impede the unobstructed flow of traffic and human movement across the state. Giwa underscored the critical need for an integrated and robust response from LASMA personnel, acknowledging that the Ember months are traditionally characterized by heightened road activity and increased congestion. He urged officers to remain vigilant and to take assertive measures against actions that could compromise the safe and efficient transit of both vehicles and pedestrians before, during and after the festive season. Also, General Manager of LASMA, Laleko Karaoke, elaborated on some of the key locations to be closely monitored, which include Oyigbo, Idumota, Akpogmo, Mile 2 of Kara, Mile 2, Alabarago, Lekki Ajah Expressway, among others. He urged motorists to utilize the agency's toll-free hotline on 0800 0052 7862 for swift assistance in the event of traffic-related inconveniences. The Nigerian Association of Road Transport Owners, NARTO, has called on the federal government and the Ministry of Works to urgently rehabilitate the 65-kilometer Oyo-Ogbomosho highway. He said that timely repair is crucial to prevent potential spillage of petroleum products, which pose safety risk to the surrounding communities and road users. The call came days after an explosion involving a tanker conveying petroleum products in Jigawa State. NATO's President Yusuf Othman, in a letter addressed to the Minister of the Federal Ministry of Works, David Umahi, said the deteriorating condition of the highway has caused traffic to come to a complete standstill for several days. Osman insisted that urgent and immediate attention on the road has become expedient to also forestall severe gridlock resulting in extended travel delays, economic losses and heightened safety risks. Vice President Kashim Shettima and Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang are in Sweden to explore sustainable transportation solutions and innovative telecommunications advancement for Nigeria. Plateau State Director of Press and Public Affairs, Yang Berry, in a statement said this was part of Shettima and the governor's plans, who are on official visits to the country. According to him, the vice president also led the delegation on a similar mission to a global telecommunications giant for high-level discussions on boosting Nigeria's digital landscape. The partnership aims to drive technological transformation and stimulate economic growth by integrating cutting-edge communication solutions. Now to the rest of the stories. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, says the Saturday's grid collapse was as a result of a current transformer explosion. Reports say this is the third time in 1 week with the current one, resulting in power generation going off on Saturday morning around 16 past 8. Giving an update on the collapse on 8 social media handles, NERC said efforts to restore supply had advanced with power significantly restored at 1 p.m. under 33 states. In pursuit of finding a permanent solution to the challenges of the national grid, the Commission said it would conduct an investigative public hearing to identify immediate and remote causes of recurring incident of grid disturbances and widespread outages. Meanwhile, the electricity distribution companies, DISCOs, have apologized to Nigerians as instability caused by the national power grid collapse crippled operations in homes and businesses nationwide. It is the third time the national power grid has collapsed in the past 7 days and the 8th this year. In a notice to electricity users, DISCO stated that relevant stakeholders are currently working to effect restoration of supply to other locations affected by the development. In foreign news, an Italian Coast Guard vessel has collected migrants held in reception centers in Albania to transfer them to Italy after a court ruling dealt a blow to Rome's plans to house migrants picked up at sea outside the European Union. This is after the Italian government vowed to push ahead with Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's flagship project to divert asylum seekers abroad. Italian Interior Minister Matteo Piantedosi said he was confident the decision would be overturned, but the government would take its appeal right up to the Supreme Court if necessary. Piantedosi said a cabinet meeting will be held on Monday to decide on the government's response. The court said the 12 migrants in the new Albania facility of Jada had to return to Italy because their countries of origin, Egypt and Bangladesh, could not be considered safe. In sport now, Nigerian players across the top leagues are set to return to club action this weekend following the October international break. In the English Premier League, Alex Iwobi and Calvin Bassey were guaranteed starters for Fulham as the club hosted Aston Villa. Meanwhile, Wilfred Ndidi will hope to continue his impressive run for Leicester City as the club travels to face Southampton. Ndidi has been in fine form this season, providing 4 assists to sit third on the EPL assist chart. In Spain's La Liga, Omar Sadiq will be aiming to get more playing time when Real Sociedad visits Girona. Kelechi Iheanacho and Chidera Ejike could be involved in Sevilla take on Barcelona at the start the Olympic on Sunday. For Syria, Samuel Chukwueze has returned to training with AC Milan ahead of the 8th clash with Udinese, while Ademola Lookman will lead the line for Atlanta as it visits Venezia. Others are Victor Boniface, Frank Onyeka, and Nathan Tella in the Bundesliga, Moses Simon in France's Ligue 1, and Super Eagles captain William Troost-Ekong in the Saudi Pro League. And that's it on the news at 6, but just before we go, always carry out proper and adequate checks on your vehicles before setting out. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supplied 86,000 dual furniture set to 775 public schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government has again raised an alarm of renewed threat of flash flooding in the state following the intensity of rainfall experienced in the state on Thursday, which has been described as the heaviest in many months. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, has attributed the Sunday's grid collapse to the explosion of a current transformer. We also told you that an Italian Coast Guard vessel has collected migrants held in reception centers in Albania to transfer them to Italy after a court ruling dealt a blow to Rome's plans. 2 house migrants picked up at sea outside the European Union. Finally, sport Nigerian players across the top leagues are set to return to club action this weekend following the October international break. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adiwali Oluwoporoku. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
One dial that gets you locked down all day, all time. With that traffic report, just as and when you want it. With great music and lots more. Lagos Traffic Radio, your driving companion.
This message is brought to you by Mike Frost at Lagos Traffic Radio and 6x1 FM.
Obey the rules and regulations of the road for your own safety. Know the drive like say you get extra life for house. If you go, you don't go be that. The people know if you see you again be that. Why you dey follow one way when you day on call and you know say you don't drink beer before? Save your life, take 'em easy. Obey traffic laws. Know the rules, follow the rules. And the rules will protect you. Know the rules, follow the rules. The rules will protect you. You better make you late than make you late. Life no get back to. If you drink, don't drive. If you must drive, don't drink. Save your life, take 'em easy. Obey traffic laws.
You're listening to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Good evening and welcome to Lagos Update on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This program highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. I'm Adela Akindele. In the highlights of the program today. Governor Sanwo-Olu kicks off commercial operations of Red Line Rail. This and more after this time out. We'll begin today with this story. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has attributed his administration's massive investment in agriculture and food systems as a recognition of the importance of food for security and a better society. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at the celebration of this year's World Food Day with the theme Rights to Foods for a Better Life and a Better Future. Leave no one behind. The governor said efforts are ongoing to add to the existing food systems in the state to boost food security while helping farmers with modern mechanization services and technology for improved yields.
It speaks directly to the challenges of ongoing food security which we have worldwide. Food is indeed a right. Food for a better life and for a better future cannot be better imagined. Food is not just an essential for survival, but it's also the cornerstone for a prosperous and a stable nation.
On his part, the Special Advisor to the Governor on Agriculture and Food Systems, Oluwarotimi Fashola, said the state government would continue to train farmers to ensure sectoral growth.
We are resolute in our mission to ensure that all citizens have the access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food, which is essential for the active and healthy lives. The leading cause of deficiency of global is poor nutrition, particularly in inadequate supply of fruits, vegetables, and necessary vitamins and minerals. This is why the ministry and its agencies have set a goal to train and retrain both existing and aspiring farmers to ensure sustained sectoral growth and increased contribution to the state's GDP.
Farmers and producers at the event displayed their farm produce, livestock and products at the event held at the Police College Ground, Ikeja. On Tuesday, the Lagos State government opened the pedestrian bridge at Alakbere Estate bus stop on the 3rd Extra Road for public use. Special Advisor to the Governor on Infrastructure, Olufemi Daramola, said Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu gave the directive to open the bridge based on the high premium the state government placed on the safety of lives of the people. An inspection was carried out on the bridge by a team comprising Lagos State government officials from the Office of Infrastructure and the contractors to determine its fitness for continued public use. Daramola urged pedestrians and commuters to see the gesture of the governor as responsive and timely.
Traffic would be better because intermittently we stop vehicles on either side of the carriageway to enable commuters cross from one side to the other. With the pedestrian bridge in place now, all they need to do is cross and traffic movement goes as it should. Oh, well, it has a couple of features that are different. The headroom has changed to allow higher articulated vehicles. It was about 5.2 meters before. It's now at 5.6 meters. It has solar panel street lights and it has cameras to monitor it as well.
Meanwhile, pedestrians, road users and residents in the area also applauded the state government for being proactive in always ensuring the safety of lives of citizens. It will be recalled that the bridge was damaged by the impact of a container-laden truck that tried to maneuver under the bridge bearing a load that was far beyond the provided headroom of the bridge, thereby causing a negative impact to both vehicular traffic and pedestrian users of the bridge. Also, during the week, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu officially launched the Lagos Rail Mass Transit Red Line for commercial operations. Governor Sanwo-Olu joined the train in a ride from Oyigbo station at 20 minutes past 5 on Tuesday evening to Ikeja, accompanied by members of the State Executive Council, the Managing Director of the Lagos Area Metropolitan Transport Authority, Lamata Abimbola Akinjo, and other stakeholders in the entertainment sector. Governor Sanwo-Olu noted that the red line will reduce travel time, boost productivity, and make life more easier for residents of the state. The governor, who urged Lagosians to take advantage and own the infrastructure, said additional coaches for the blue and red line roads will be available next year.
And everybody has a right to protect it. It's not me protecting it. It's not Lamata, it's all of us protecting it. And so when you're in the train, it's you correcting other train users that you have a train journey. Once you leave, another person is using it. So keep the place clean, keep it safe. Leave a serene environment so that other passengers can come in and utilize it.
Passengers who joined the train from the Oyigbo station commended the Sanwo-Olu administration for the steps towards ensuring an integrated intermodal transportation initiatives put in place for the benefit of residents, with assurance that 2,000 compressed natural gas buses are on the way. There are 8 stations on the corridor in Oyigbo, Yaba, Mushi, Oshodi, Ikeja, Agege, Iju, and Agbado in Ogun State, with a maximum of 6 trips at the first instance, beginning from 6 o'clock in the morning. Away from that story, 5,512 youths and women have graduated from the 19 skills acquisition centers of the Lagos State Government for the year 2023. Speaking at the event held in Ikeja, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu urged the graduates not to live above their means, but show resilience, keep their visions alive, avoid distractions, be focused, professional, grow their skills, and contribute to the growth of the state. Governor Sanwo-Olu said his administration is committed to creating an environment where everyone will have opportunities to thrive.
Training or development is never ending. What do I say? It's never ending. So continue to up your skill. Continue to train yourself. You finish this one now, in another 1 year, you have another one, you want to go and up your skill again. Maybe there are things that you now don't understand. By then, go and look for a place where you can get additional skill so that you can remain professional on that your line that you have chosen for yourself. When they say collaborate with good people, form alliance, people that can take you up. People that can do what? That can take you up. Collaborate with.
Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Bolaji Dada, who commended Governor Sanwo-Olu for various initiatives, said the ministry in the last 5 years had produced 23,604 graduates from the various acquisition centers across the state. Dada urged the new graduates to embrace the opportunity with courage, let it impact positively in their lives and families as well as communities.
And today's graduation ceremony is a true testament of your commitment to building a brighter future for all and a greater Lagos has indeed risen. Thank you, Mr. Governor, for being an inspiration to us all. You have been exceptionally supportive, consistently demonstrating your commitment to empowering various segments through various initiatives and programs.
The graduates were empowered with various equipment, including tools for printing, laptops, gas cookers, dryers, sewing machines, will also benefit from free Ilera Eco health scheme, of the state government. And finally, on the program today, in a bid to strengthen its financial inclusion policy, Lagos State Government has commenced the process of inculcating financial literacy for indigent women in hard-to-reach communities as an integral part of the Sustainable Development Goals. While speaking with journalists during a press conference in Alausa, Special Advisor to the Governor on Sustainable Development Goals, Oreoluwafini Awokoya, noted that the first phase of the intervention targets 100 women per communities in 14 local government areas of the state. Fini Awokoya recommended the development partners on the project urged other institutions and the private sector to join in the human capital development efforts to bridge the gap for women in communities that have been underserved and more on SDG projects.
And for us here at the Office of Sustainable Development Goals, it's never about going it alone. We believe very much in SDG 17, which is Partnership for the Goals. It pronounces our responsibility and steady efforts to bridge the financial inclusion gap, especially for women in communities that have been underserved for years.
Representatives of the partners on the project with the Lagos State Office of Sustainable Development Goals appreciated the efforts of the state government in supporting financial inclusion for women and promoting awareness among them for empowerment. The theme of the project is promoting human capital development HCD in Lagos State through advocacy for women's financial inclusion in hard-to-reach communities and increased awareness of data's role in delivering better HCD outcomes. And with that story, we conclude this week's edition of Lagos Update, a program that highlights the activities of the Lagos State Government and other state events. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Thanks to my producer Mabatune Akiyemi and studio engineer Uyeshola Ola, with support from the social media team. The executive producer is Taiwo Baruwa. I'm Adiola Akindele. Next week is another date. Stay blessed and stay safe.
Yeah, Nana, I'm back to the Viper. I just want to advise you to leave sooner. This is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Be safe.
Record of life. Everybody get their own lane. I beg, maintain your own lane. And if you must use the next lane, make you trafficate well. Make me for no get big gate for the road. My name now is Song, aka Mr. Songs, and the Kingmaker be this.
Record cause I gotta pay bills. Record cause I wanna live big.
Manchester United return to winning ways after 5 games, and yes, Arsenal, 10-man Arsenal now playing out a goalless draw against Bournemouth. Bayern Munich also winning with Victor Boniface getting the winning goal in that encounter. Leicester City making it 2 win out of 2. All this and many more on today's edition of Sports Lane. I am Olujimi Dario. Going between all of this, we promise to take you to your destination in style, giving you the latest traffic updates within the metropolis. We go for days breakdown when high return. We talk everything Formula 1, what is to expect at the United States Grand Prix, and then we also talk a bit of tennis. It's Rafael Nadal against Novak Djokovic right there in the 6 King Grand Slams, and then we talk everything football, Nigerian Premier Football League as well on the menu, while we discuss some of the games that is also to come in Europe from the Italian Serie A, where it's going to be Juventus against Lazio. Also, we have in the Spanish La Liga, Celta Vigo against Real Madrid going down tonight. How can we forget? Come tomorrow, the biggest of them all, Liverpool against Chelsea.
Yeah, Nana Victor. I just want to advise you to leave sooner, drive slower, and live long. This is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Be safe.
Still Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Traffic update very quickly before we continue with the rest of the show. Ojota interchange a bit slow, but moving. Ojota proper is a moving traffic. Also approaching New Garage, also looking good as well. We can as well let you know that Alakpere Junction also looking good as well, to and fro. Let's also let you know that Latif Jakonde by Wemco Road also looking good as we speak. Still Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Let's see what we have from the control room. And yes, a pair axis now from Igondo axis rather. Let's see, we have traffic from Isheri roundabout inward General Hospital, still good to go. From General Hospital now inward Igondo traffic is also looking good. Igondo inward Yanoiba traffic also looking good in that axis. Coming back from Yanoiba inward Igondo traffic is also in good shape. Igondo inward Ikotu is also in good shape as well. Ikotu inward Council traffic also a little bit slow there, a little bit slow due to commercial activities, but men on ground doing the needful. Let's see what we have around Ekpe axis. Free flow of traffic from Jubilee Bridge, Aja inward Ibrahim Adesoya, and down to Olokunla, and then we also have it good at Olokunla to Ogidon is also in good shape. Ogidon en route ShopRite, Crown Estate, Awoyaya, Eleko Junction extending to GT Junction, Ayetoro, all looking encouraging. Return journey from Ayetoro connecting T Junction en route Eleko Junction, Schoolgate, also looking good down to Ogidon, all in good shape. We also have a landway by the way, to University View Estate is also a fast-moving traffic. University View Estate connecting Alashia is also in good shape. Moving traffic due to construction that is approaching Alashia now. Work going on in that axis. Ibrahim Adesoya down to Aja under bridge is applaudable. Likewise, Aja inward Badore Thomas Estate Junction also in good shape. Still Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. A bit of what happened yesterday right there in the preparation for the Eastern Grand Prix. Yes, title rivals Max Verstappen and the Norris ended only practice session at the United States Grand Prix in third and fourth places. Carlos Sainz set the pace ahead of Ferrari's teammate now, Charles Leclerc, and the circuit of the American in Austin. So what this means is that come the race proper, what we may be having is Carlos Sainz in pole position for the race proper, and then you have his teammates in Charles Leclerc in second position. However, Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc are not going to be starting in either of these two positions because they finished third and fourth respectively. Interesting time once again, 52 points separating the two drivers. Talking about Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen ahead in this one, and yes, it's always going to be a fight between these two drivers. Wondering where Lewis Hamilton finished. He actually, for Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton, who had a high-speed spin on turn 4 earlier in the session, was 5th, and ahead of teammate George Russell, who himself spun on in turn 1, which means they are 5th and 6th respectively for the Mercedes driver. So interesting time. Although I have a feeling that this may be a race for Charles Leclerc to win. Ferrari has been a while. About 5 races ago when they last won a race in this season. So let's see what they will be bringing to the table. But so the sprint proper is going to be Max Verstappen in pole, and then we have now Lando Norris in 4th position of the sprint. So it looks like a race that may not be in favor of Lando Norris. Who knows? Maybe things can turn around as well. Things can go in his favor, and then we have a race on our hand. Another break beckons, but before we do that, let's also let you know that later today is Rafael Nadal against Novak Djokovic. More like the final game between these two guys. Is an exhibition tournament or an exhibition event. The semi-final encounter between himself and between Nadal and Alcaraz ended in favor of Alcaraz, 6-2, 6-2. Jannik Sinner also defeated Novak Djokovic as well. And now we have the final of Alcaraz, who defeated Nadal 6-3, 6-3, by the way, playing against Jannik Sinner in the final come tomorrow. But today is going to be the fight between, or the battle between Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal, which is more or less like the last, let's call it the last dance in the rain for the two icons to face one another. But hey, it's an exhibition game. Don't read too much meaning to this. The last finale for a certain Rafael Nadal will be in November, between 19th of November to 24th of November, where it's going to be the Davis Cup in Malaga, and this is where you are going to see the Spaniard play for the last time before finally hanging his racket. Yes, another big beckons when I return. We talk everything Nigerian football, and then we also move to some of the performances of our players in Europe, from Victor Boniface getting a goal to Joe Aribo for Southampton as well against Leicester City. All of that we will be reviewing after the breather.
Record of life.
Everybody get their own lane. I beg, maintain your own lane. And if you must use the next lane, make you trafficate well. Make we for no get big gate for the road. My name now is Song, aka Mr. Songs, and the Kingmaker be this.
Record cause I gotta pay bills. Record cause I wanna live big.
Ladies and gentlemen, you welcome to West Sound Dreams comes alive. Yo, Jenna, Batman Nation beats.
Soft key, my beautiful lady, don't forget. You are the one, my girl. Me and you up in my pen. I love you with my strength. All I do without you, my girl. Come make me understand. All that girls say you be one day. I like you just like that, my señorita. Oh, yeah, ma. She give me vibes like Vanilla. I'm a too bad. No one bad pass you, you're my healer. For you, I'm a sinner. Good and low touch, my baby, yeah. The whole of my ear. Baby, God, my dancer. Baby, the best I can see one. Come on, yeah, come on, quick, send it come. You do the me, you're my hero. Come on, love me, you're my hero. I think on you, me, she's my nigga. Take a job with I will never meet your hero. You are my one in a million. Give me that thing and I'll go ever run. Trust everything that I want is you. Be that girl I will ever love. You do me strong thing, I don't go lie. I know you need me, but not the fight. For your matter, I go jump flights. My beautiful lady, don't forget. You are the one, my girl. Me and you pull up in my pen. I love you with my strength. All I do without you, my girl. Come make me understand. Other girls say you be one day. I like you just like that, my señorita. Oh, Emma, she give me bad like Anita. I'm a too bad, no one bad past you, my healer. For you, I'm a sinner. Could I look touch my baby, La Ola Maria. Yeah.
To the Viper, I just want to advise you to leave sooner, drive slower, and live longer. This is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Be safe.
Eagles head coach Aliris Bayu has vowed that his team will bounce back from the disappointing defeat to Burkina Faso. The disappointing defending champion lost 1-0 to Young Stallions in the opening fixtures of the WAFU B Under 20 Championship on Friday. The Flying Eagles were totally outplayed by the Burkina Babes in the encounter. Zubau's side must now beat Cote d'Ivoire in the last group game to have a chance to progress to the semi-finals. The Gafa declared that his side will give their best against the Ivorians. Cotinemi says Burkina Faso have very physical side and and we tried to match them for power and my instructions. We have 5 days to prepare well for the game against Cote d'Ivoire. Which we have to win by more than a goal to reach the next round of the competition. So it's always going to be a very difficult game, especially for a team that have its best player being chopped off 3 days to the tournament. Why? Because he's trying to move to a club in Europe, and he was taking off the team. All of a sudden, it was the creative spine of the team. I'm talking about Daniel Daga of Enyimba. And we all know what is going to happen. And I'm sure in all of this, there was no preparatory game in the absence of Daga. So that cost them a whole lot. But hey, we wish the team all the best. This is not an excuse. We have enough talent in the team. Let's hope this time around, the team will be able to forge ahead. Getafe are lining up a January move for Real Sociedad striker Sadiq Umar. Umar struggled for regular playing time since joining Real Sociedad from Almeria in 2022. According to Spanish news orbs, yes, they are saying the La Liga side now are strong admirers of the Nigeria international. Getafe is in the need of attacking reinforcements after amassing 8 points from 9 matches in this season. And yes, Sadiq Umar has just 2 league matches for Real Sociedad since his move. And what this means is that he stands a chance of having more playing time with the Getafe side. Last season, the Lanka striker managed 2 goals and 1 assist in 12 starts and 14 substitute appearances in La Liga. Wishing Sadiq Umar all the best. Let's hope he gets more playing time if he joins Getafe. Let's also move away from that and talk about another Nigerian international who has been invited for a long time ago to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I'm talking about Joel Aribo, who opened his goal scoring accounts this season for Southampton. The 3-2 home defeat to Leicester City today. And yes, Cameron Asher gave Southampton the lead after 8 minutes. Aribo doubled the advantage 2 minutes before the half-hour mark with Kai Walker, Peter now providing the assist. What this means is that despite the goal from Southampton's midfielder, talking about Joel Aribo, they were still defeated by Wilfred in the days Leicester City by 3-2. Before jumping ship to Europe very quickly, Victor Boniface scored the winning goal as Bayer Leverkusen defeated Eintracht Frankfurt by 2-1 in the German Bundesliga. At the Bay Arena today, Xabi Alonso's side ended a run of 3 Bundesliga games without a win, following the hard-hand victory. Yes, Boniface salvaged himself by hitting target 18 minutes from time after missing from the spot to 9 minutes. Again, Victor Boniface, weakness coming to fray again. Inability to score from the center spot again, just like Victor Osimhen and Victor Boniface also. But hey, he was able to redeem himself with another goal in the 77th minute of that encounter. The 23-year-old has now scored 5 goals in 7 league appearances for the Daiwa Cup this season. The forward was replaced by Patrick Sheck 10 minutes from time. So, fantastic one for them. Nathan Taylor took the place of John Frimpong, by the way, in the 88th minute. Frimpong earlier in the day, or earlier in the week rather, complained about his game time with Bayern Leverkusen, and now he's getting 10 minutes less. From 10 it turns 20, from 20 becomes 30, and from 30 probably in the starting lineup. Since Super Falcons interim from Justin Magudu now has invited 6 foreign-based professionals for the team's upcoming friendlies against Algeria. The overseas stars scored up by Magudu include Chiamaka Onadozie of Paris FC, Captain Rashida Tajibade of Atletico Madrid, Deborah Abiodun of the University of Pittsburgh, not forgetting Monday Gift as well as Esther Onyenazide. Well, the players will prosecute the friendlies alongside home-based and counterparts rather. And yes, the friendlies to be played here in Lagos on the 26th of October and 29th of October at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos. Wishing the Super Falcons all the best against the Algerians. Final break on the show. When I return, we give you traffic updates and then we talk everything European football.
Record of life. Everybody get their own lane. I beg, maintain your own lane. And if you must use the next lane, make you trafficate well. Make me for no get big game for the road. My name now is Son, aka Mr. Sons, and the Kingmaker be this.
Record cause I gotta pay bills. Record cause I wanna live big.
Still Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Traffic updates allow Saikeja very quickly. Fast movements on Obafemi Awolowo Way from Barra, Coca-Cola Junction, Radio Allen Junction to Balogun. We also have a slow from Olowo onward Ikeja underneath the bridge due to speed over from Ikeja long overpass. The return journey is good to go aside alternation delay at Allen Junction and Radio Junction respectively. Movements on the stretch of Dr. Nuruddin Lopopo to connect Otedola underneath the bridge, Mobolaji Johnson Avenue from Old Toll Gate onward Secretariat intersection and Adeni Jones both inward and outward are still in good shape. First movement also is being recorded at Latif Jakonde Road from Coca-Cola Junction, Cadbury, not forgetting First Gate, Wemco Junction to Omole Roundabout. This same also applies to the return journey. Still Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Arsenal still playing out a goalless draw. About 50 minutes of football played now, 55 minutes of football. Bournemouth, Arsenal still goalless, and Arsenal are a man down. Guess who? William Saliba, and that means he'll be missing the game against Liverpool.
Yeah, Nana, I'm back to the Viper. I just want to advise you to leave sooner, drive slower, and this is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Be safe.
So the results of some games that have already been concluded in the English Premier League and some parts of Europe. Mohamed Kudus scored for West Ham United, only for Tottenham Hotspur to go on a goal rampage, scoring 4 and winning by 4-1 against West Ham United. Yes, talking about Fulham now having their best run in the best start to the season in over 26 years with a 3-1 win over Fulham. And yes, Manchester United returning to winning ways and defeated Brentford, who scored first by 2-1. Alejandro Garnacho, not forgetting Ramos Højlund getting the goals for Manchester United in the encounter. Brighton away from home defeated Newcastle United by 1-0. Southampton lost at home to Leicester City by 3-2. Everton finally also getting their first win of the season and defeated Ipswich down by 2-1. Yes, Michael Keane among the goal scorers in that encounter. Not forgetting Iliman Ndiaye, who got the first goal in the game. Yes, still goalless at the moment. Arsenal against Bournemouth. Arsenal away from the Emirates. Yes, Athletic Bilbao defeated Espanyol by 5-1. And still to come is Real Madrid away from home to Celta Vigo. Let's also let you know that Real Betis also defeated Osasuna away from home by 2-1. Real Sociedad away from home and currently leading against Girona by 1-0. In the German Bundesliga, very quickly, Bayer Leverkusen, as earlier said, defeated Eintracht Frankfurt by 2-1. And yes, Borussia Mönchengladbach, by the way, also in their encounter now, they also won by 2 goals. They played the 3-2 victory now against Heidenheim. Heidenheim, and then Freiburg, the way, defeated Augsburg by 3-1, while Hoffenheim defeated Bochum by 3-1. Going on at the moment is Bayern Munich defeating VSB Stuttgart by 2-0. About 60 minutes of football played in that encounter. Harry Kane with both goals. Yes, after the international break, we didn't play a game. Now he's got 2 already for the Bavarians. Yes, going down at the moment in the Italian Serie A is AC Milan defeating Udinese by 1-0. Additional 2 minutes of football played after 90 minutes in that encounter. Genoa Bologna ended 1-1. Como played 1-1 against Parma. And still to come is Juventus against Lazio. Biggest game of the weekend, you may say, come tomorrow between Liverpool and Chelsea. Yes, Wolves also will be playing tomorrow against against Manchester City, while in the Italian Serie A is AS Roma taking on Inter Milan, the defending champion. This is how we call it a wrap on today's edition of Spotland. Keep listening to us on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. I am Olujimi Dario. Still goalless in the game involving Arsenal and Bournemouth. Arsenal already on the red card to William Saliba. Only time will tell if they will win this, or probably Bournemouth might just be pulling the chestnut out of the fire. Remember to stay sporty, stay healthy.
alarm of renewed threat of flash flooding in the state, following the intensity of rainfall experienced in the state on Thursday, which has been described as the heaviest in many months. In a statement, the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokumba Wahab, explained that coupled with the release of water by the authorities of Ayant Dam, the channels can no longer discharge into the rivers. Wahab said the intensity of the rainfalls between Wednesday and Thursday has led to the levels of the major rivers rising, thus making it difficult for the major drainage channels to discharge until it goes down, which is just happening gradually. He also said the latest flash flood advisory had become necessary in view of the fact that the various data gathered from the weather monitoring stations in the state showed that Thursday's average and maximum values was the highest so far this year. The Commissioner reiterated the need for people living in low-lying areas and the banks of the Ogun River to put their safety first by moving upland and prevent avoidable loss of lives and property, because the state will still experience more rainfalls this month. Lagos State's government has charged residents to adopt a renewed sense of purpose by respecting the ecosystem and the planet Earth that has sustained human existence. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokumba Wahab, made this call while speaking after the 2024 Walk for Nature event held at Onikon Stadium, Lagos, saying everyone must ensure a sustainable future for generations unborn through their actions. Wahab spoke through the Special Advisor on Environment, Olakunle Rotimi Akodu, said the annual Walk for Nature comes up every third Saturday of October every year to raise awareness and consciousness on the protection and conservation of nature. He said this year's walk, which marks the 18th edition, was the theme Land Restoration, Desertification and Drought Resilience. Generation Restoration is a pointer to the challenges being faced globally as a result of natural factors, anthropogenic factors, and unsustainable practices within the environment. The Commissioner also said land degradation, desertification, and drought are interconnected challenges affecting the livelihood of people worldwide, and these issues are exacerbated by deforestation, overgrazing, unsustainable land uses such as soil erosion and depreciation, and so on. As the Ember Month draw near, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, is amplifying efforts to ensure seamless vehicular movement and safeguard public safety throughout the upcoming Christmas and New Year festivities in Lagos. Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Shola Giwa, who stated these enjoined LASMA officers to adopt a forward-thinking approach in anticipation of the surge in vehicular traffic and illegal roadside trading. He said both of these challenges have the potential to impede the unobstructed flow of traffic and human movement across the state. Giwa underscored the critical role for an integrated and robust response from LASMA personnel, acknowledging that the Ember Months are traditionally characterized by heightened road activity and increased congestion. He urged officers to remain vigilant and to take assertive measures against actions that could compromise the safe and efficient transit of both vehicles and pedestrians before, during, and after the festive season. Also, General Manager of LASMA, Olalekan Bakarioki, elaborated on some of the key locations to be closely monitored, which include Oyingbo, Ido, Idumota, Akpogbon, Mile 12, Kara, Mile 2, Alabarago, Lekki Aja Expressway, among others. He urged motorists to utilize the agency's toll-free hotline 0800 0052 7862 for swift assistance in the event of traffic-related inconveniences. In a bid to ensure safety and boost service delivery of drivers and dispatch riders of corporate organizations, the Nigerian Insurance Association (NIA) has partnered with the Lagos State Drivers Institute last year on training and recertification of 8 drivers and riders. Speaking at an event held in Lagos was the theme, Safety Compliance and Mental Health in Driving. The General Manager of LASDRI, Tiamiyo Afisat, said the participants should not see the event as a mere gathering of corporate drivers and riders, but as a community committed to promoting safety, well-being and responsible behavior on the roads. According to her, defensive driving is more than just a skill, but a mindset and about being aware of surroundings, anticipating potential hazards, and making informed decisions that prioritize safety for all. Also speaking, Director General of the Nigerian Insurance Association, Bola Odukale, said every employer has an obligation to provide a safe workplace and manage the risk of psychological hazards. Odukale said the choice of partnering with the Lagos State Drivers Institute hinged on the fact that the Lagos State government prioritizes safety and compliance among road users. And that's it on the state news at 7, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a mentorship seminar for over 1,000 youth on the theme Agripreneur Strategy for Wealth Creation? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contact with the newsroom, send